Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I've noticed over the last few weeks that I've been around a lot more children than normal, which is kind of strange because both my kids are in their 20s. So I have a couple of suggestions. Most of the kids that I've been around have been indigo or crystal children, and I'll explain that in another video. But one of the things I want you to understand, if you have these high energy psychic children that already have a lot of psychic abilities, they pick up energy from other people, they amplify quickly when someone comes in the room, so you're kind of like, this is strange. My child was calm, and then this person comes in, and this person is usually very nervous, and now my child is bouncing off all four walls. That's your indication that your child has psychic abilities to some extent. I would also say that they're usually allergic to really kind of strange things that other people may not be allergic to, and this may develop over time where they become more and more allergic to different things. So one of the first things, so lesson number one, is that these children already have psychic abilities and they already require being cleansed of this energy. One of the easiest ways to do that is I have a bag of pink Himalayan sea salt right here, and as you can tell a little bit, it is very fine. It's consistent of the shape and size of table salt. So it's not very big in chunks. And so what I would say is any child under the age of 5 should probably have at least a good pinch, a good dash, not a whole handful, just a good dash put in their bath water probably once every 2 weeks. And that will help cleanse off some of the extra energy they're picking up. The other thing that these children really require is a consistent schedule. On the bottom of this, I will actually add a link to a site, but it's one of those, I've already shown you like the weekly plan sheet. This is something that I use all the time in my business, and I have this exploded out into every 15 minutes. You don't necessarily need that for a child, but what I would say with this is to have a consistent schedule, whatever your schedule is. Not that every child needs to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning and all that kind of stuff. It's what's consistent for you and your family. I would have a consistent bedtime for them, something that that works for the whole family. A consistent wake up time that everybody gets up, some time that they exercise or go to the park and run around as much as that is possible throughout the week. That seems to help burn off some of their energy, and it helps socialize them. Especially indigos don't really socialize very well. They'll bond with 1 or 2 people, but they're not going to bond with every person. So it's finding the right playmate for them. One of the other things is keeping their house and their space as clean as possible. And that doesn't mean like it has to be spot free all the time. It's one of those, it's consistent cleaning of their room and their space, and whatever age they are, have them help you. Don't just do it yourself. It's one of those, have them help you to start to organize and start to plan, and where do they want something compared to where you want something. It makes their life a little bit easy, and it makes it a little bit more manageable for these crystal and indigo children. I just stopped by to give you a couple of tips and suggestions, and I will have a whole bunch more on this series about indigo and crystal children. I hope you have an amazing day.